Yells.
People always tell me stay in your lane, do your thing, but try to be different. I look at them and laugh like I ain't gon' change. I've been the same, plus I'm way too consistent. When that radio's on, we the only thing playing in the car. I got the windows down. Cause I be on that left side thinking that the brain we different, ain't nobody putting us down.
What's up, guys? It's X-Rays, and welcome to another episode of Cool Story Bro, the weekly series where you guys, the viewers, send in the craziest, most bonker-filled stories that you guys can come up with. Now, in this series, you guys compete against 2 other people, so it's a total of 3 contestants. Of those 3 contestants, only 1 is chosen as the Coolest Story Award. Now, in order for this to be chosen, that person needs to get voted the most in the comment section down below. So, for you guys, once we're done with this episode, once you hear all 3 stories, I want you to, in the comment section below, leave a comment saying which was your favorite one, and then if you also want to leave some comments of what you thought the stories were, or how you thought if one was funnier or something like that, leave a comment also as well. But anyways, in the series, you can also send in gameplay. What you guys are seeing right now is a Penta Moab with the P90. This is from Energize Xbox Live or Energize XBL. A link to his channel will be also in the description, so definitely check him out. This is insane. He was 3 off of a Hexa Moab, or whatever the hell they're going to call it once somebody eventually gets it. So very insane, and so definitely check him out as well. Anyway, so now it's time to tell you guys who won the Coolest Story Award. Now, you guys all voted, and then the winner of today's Coolest Story Award is actually going to be Banana Man Pones. This guy told us a story about a dodo bird murdering his entire family. Each day, one member would die, and until eventually it was just him. And when the dodo bird eventually revealed who he was, it turns out that it was actually Chuck Norris and Jackie Chan inside of a suit, killing everybody and obviously getting a bunch of kills. So if you guys want to check out that episode of Cool Story Bro, the link to that episode will be down in the description below. So definitely check it out if you want to hear that one and the rest of the other 2 stories that you guys possibly didn't hear. So now let's jump into today's featured stories, guys. Banana Pones will have an annotation on the screen on my channel. And if you're watching this on Yaush, then definitely check him out as well. A link to his channel will be in the description. Anyway, so let's jump into the very first story for you guys. We got some pretty good ones, so let's jump straight into it. It says, when I was a kid, my parents took me to the movie theaters to celebrate my birthday. The movie was great. When we went outside, a guy in a clown mask was stalking us. He told my mom to give her her purse. She refused. They argued. When the clown masked man killed my parents, I was depressed. So apparently this clown killed his parents. I was depressed until I was 18. I started learning more. I started my own business. I became a billionaire. I invented a suit which is mechanically advanced. Used it to fight crime. After that day, I called myself Ghost. My name is Ghost, and that's my story. Alright, so does anyone else kind of think this kind of sounds like another origin story? But anyway, so pretty good story you got here. So you call yourself Ghost. You got a suit. So this is kind of like a mix of Batman and Iron Man put together. So definitely a pretty weird kind of cool story. Anyway, so I guess that a masked clown came over and he stabbed your parents to death or did something and killed them. And it took you 18 years to, well, actually you became rich at 18. Now, were your parents rich too, like Batman's parents? Did they own half the city? Or did you just kind of become a billionaire on your own? That'd be pretty interesting, and if you're pretty damn smart to make a damn suit, then I'm assuming that you probably got the money all by yourself and got this empire for yourself. So, can you give me some of your stock portfolio so I can invest and get some money off that too? Because obviously that YouTube money isn't enough. But anyway, so sucks about what happens to your parents. I send my condolences to that. And hopefully you don't try to take this as a revenge thing, but to try to help other people. Because you know that when people turns towards revenge, if we look at stories like Spider-Man, where he killed... he got mad because of what happened to his uncle, and it kind of drove him insane trying to find the guy that killed him, or they make reference to the Sandman. But hopefully that doesn't happen to you. Hopefully you're doing this to help people, to prevent this from happening, other weird clown faced people from attacking. And I hope you feel better about your loss. And yeah, so I'm sorry about that. Let's jump straight into the next story. Good story, by the way. Thank you. It's a pretty unique yet ununique origin story. So the next one. So I'm at school with my friends who decide to hang out at the toilets. Okay, I guess kids hang out at the toilets now, I guess. We find a pencil, so we decide to throw it in the toilet and flush it. I guess I will do that too, and, if you're bored. A few hours later, I go home and decide to go to the poo. Okay, so that's what you call your bathroom at home, the poo. Okay, and then all of a sudden, the pencil that I put in the toilet and flushed at school came flying out of my toilet and up my ass. I was in so much pain, so I ran to my mom, yes, I'm British, screaming, "Don't just sit there, effing help me." So my mom put me in the car and rushed me to the hospital, and I never touched a pencil ever again. The bad thing about this is I haven't told them that it had happened. What should I tell them? So basically, you don't know what to tell your parents about this pencil just flying out. The first thing I would do is maybe find out who is in charge of the city that you are in, the governor or the alderman or whatever, and you want to check out what the hell is wrong with the toilets being interconnected from your school to your house. That could possibly end up shooting, if somebody takes a damn, dump over at school, is going to pop up at your house. Because, this pencil went up your ass, so obviously it happened with a bit of force. So I would possibly maybe find out about, the pressure that's going on under your house. It might be dangerous. Your house, you might come home one day and your house is completely filled with poop. And that won't be cool. So find out what the hell is wrong with the pipes and everything that's running under there to try to fix that. And maybe you can get some money out of this as well. Sue the city or wherever the hell you're from. In Britain, you can sue them, get some money out of that, because you had a pencil get shoved up your ass. Obviously, don't tell them that it was you who, flushed the toilet and with a pencil over there. But, you can get some money off that, for suffering and stuff like that. So, definitely find out about that. Don't tell your parents how it happened. That would be really weird, and I wouldn't want to really talk about it. If something like that happened to me, I would just say it flew out of the toilet. I don't know how it happened, everything. I would probably not even tell anybody else about this story either, because some people can start calling you gay and everything, and, it was a total mistake. And, yeah, find out about those the interconnected wells and pipes and everything, because that's dangerous, man. You don't want your house filling up with pencils or poop. Let's jump into the next story now. Alright, so the title of this is, "Here is a great story." So I guess we're up for a good story. Here we go. "I was sitting in my room and then heard a knock on the door. I went to check who it was, and it turned out to be a girl I liked. So apparently it was a girl that he liked. She came into my house asking if she can use the phone. She tripped and fell on me, then we kissed on accident. A few moments after that, I woke up and I realized it was a dream. Then bam! It actually happened in 5 hours at the exact same time as my dream. What should I do?" Also, it was kind of awkward for both of us because she had to dream the exact same thing. So she dreamed the exact same thing. So anyways, it turns out that you have the power or the superpower to see into the future in your dreams. If you ever saw a show called Heroes, that was apparently a power that they had. So maybe you and the first guy can team up together and make like a super team, make like a Justice League type thing, only for rip-offs of other shows, I guess. So you guys could call yourself the Justful Crew or something. I don't know. But anyway, so here's some advice for you. If she came over in the dream, she had the dream as well, and she did come over and the whole thing happened, it probably means that she likes you. Because, if she didn't like you, then she would have had the dream and be like, "Ugh, I'm not going to his house." Yeah, she would have been all like, "I'm too good for him. I'm not going to go to his house. I'm going to go to the mall. I'm going to make myself look good." But she didn't do that. She actually went to the house, and I guess, knowing that there was going to be an accidental kiss in the whole thing, that probably means that she does like you. So I would possibly maybe go with it. Find out if both of you guys have dreams. Maybe you can have a dream, some kind of weird sex dream or something, and it's going to happen. So maybe try to find a way to control your dreams and maybe add that to a list of superpowers and then join that other guy and, make the Justful Crew, as I mentioned, So, but yeah, so she likes you, you have a superpower, make a team, and maybe be like Mr. and Mrs. Dream something, make a cool name. You guys are eventually going to get together, or maybe if you have a dream, if you guys are getting married, it'll happen too, so... Yeah, it all depends on what you're dreaming, man. So you try to control it. That's all I can tell you. Try to make it so that you can, create the dreams that you have. That way you're not screwed. So anyways, thank you for the story. Thanks for sending that in. And to you guys, if you guys have a favorite story amongst these 3 that I just told, remember to leave a comment down below which was your favorite. It helps me pick who won the coolest story award for the next week. It could possibly be one of these 3 contestants who submitted in a story. And I also want to mention, guys, next week, I'm going to have a special guest on the show. I'm going to have Wicked Shrapnel. Yes, you guys know the man. You guys love him. He has amazing stuff on his channel. And he has decided to help me out by reading one of the stories, giving you guys a bit of advice. So, this is the week for you guys to send in the best stories you guys can come up with, because you have a chance of having Wicked Shrapnel read your story and give you advice, obviously on the fake story. But so send in your best stuff for Wicked Shrapnel so that he can read it for you guys. And anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Cool Story Bro, remember to leave a like and a favorite. It lets people know you guys are enjoying it. It helps me understand that you guys are enjoying it. And remember to leave that comment down below. Remember to send in your PMs to my channel. That's how easy you have to do. Send me a PM of your story, or if you have a gameplay, send me a PM saying gameplay for Cool Story Bro, or just gameplay. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, Penta Moab by Energized XBL. Check him out. Link to his channel in the description. And I'm Extras, and I'm out, guys. Peace.